Majestic has 209 stores in the UK. The part of Majestic that I run is called Majestic Commercial. It's kind of a well-kept secret, but we are a team of 50 people selling wine mainly to on-trade businesses like restaurants, pubs and bars. We did use a sort of fairly basic CRM system, but it wasn't joined up. We could only easily see the revenue that was sort of coming out, but what we didn't see was how we were getting to that revenue. When we asked Salesforce who they would recommend as an implementation partner, the fact that Bluewave was a platinum partner, we knew that we were going to get that support. We didn't really in-house have the ability to run a project like that on our own, so having the guarantee to work with people that knew what they were doing was really important, and a sizable team really to back up our internal resources. Having been in companies that had implemented Salesforce previously, I was really keen to get the right implementation that would mean that we were sort of future-proofing. So I think knowing that Bluewave had the experience they'd worked with other companies like ours. They had lots of hands-on kind of practical recommendations on how we could get where we were going. I just felt that we'd be in a much better shape to get the implementation we wanted working with Bluewave. We kind of knew what we wanted, but we didn't really know the details. So I think to have a partner to kind of talk through that with was extremely helpful, and really to pin down the scope before we started, having a very clear view of what we wanted to achieve. We wanted to be able to report on order frequency, but we have non-standard sort of sales periods. So we need to work with Bluewave first of all to have a daily data sync going into Salesforce, but also to get our periods built into Salesforce so that we could very easily sort of report on order frequency within our business periods. As the project developed, the guys at Bluewave worked with us very flexibly to make sure that we could achieve our aims. I think we always knew who was doing what. We had a project manager to keep us on track. Once the project's finished, the fact that we've got a bank of sort of support hours that we can call on, again quite flexibly, but just sort of as and when we need them. So for us, we don't have an internal IT person dedicated to this project. So I think being able to call on Bluewave for the things that are that bit more technical than we feel comfortable with internally, that's been a real help as well. What we were gunning for at the end of the day was improved sales performance really, and it's early days, we're only sort of a couple of months into the implementation, but we are already seeing some really positive signs of increased deal value, the total value of the pipeline being larger, and our conversion rates. I guess with that one we don't know yet how our conversion rates are going to change, but it's the first time we actually know for sure what our conversion rate is, so that's I think going to make a big difference in the future.